How many of us couldn't help but smile, laugh, and feel joy during this video that I just selected to show you? As humans, we have an innate connection to our animals and our pets. There is so much scientific research that this emotional connection releases endorphins and oxytocin that makes us happier more rather with than without them. Not only can you and I gain so much from the partnership with our animals, but there are millions of people that suffer from social disorders, anxiety, depression, PTSD, and other physical ailments such as blindness, diabetes, and even seizures where these animals are helpful. The purpose of this informative speech is not only to reinforce the symbiotic relationship that humans have with dogs, but to inform you the benefits of all service animals. These animals are great anxiety reducers and can assist in lowering blood sugar. These animals trigger a release of oxytocin and other biochemical pathways that make us feel, for lack of a better word, good. These animals have been linked to lower rates of depression and self-harm activities, and they can also assist individuals that cannot see for themselves. These animals can detect sociological changes in us before we can and get us the help and assistance we need before a much larger concern arises. Can you imagine having a live in-health monitor and mood enhancer everywhere you go? Service dogs may just be the answer. One of the most notable ways that service dogs can be of benefit to us is for those who struggle with mental disorders such as anxiety, depression, PTSD. 74% of pet owners reported an improvement in their mental health after getting their new pet. Service dogs are trained to bring patients their medication and even remind patients on a certain time of day to take their medication. Some dogs even have the ability to detect anxiety attacks minutes before they happen. Oftentimes, individuals who suffer from anxiety or PTSD are triggered by rapidly approaching people, but a service dog may be able to ward off any unwanted attention. Service dog owners have also reported their dogs practicing pressure therapy during anxiety attacks. By doing this, the pressure applied by the dog's body acts to calm them during an anxiety attack. In addition to mental disorders, there are also benefits and assistance that these service animals can provide to individuals with physical disorders. Individuals who have low blood sugar need to monitor their blood sugar to avoid hypoglycemia. With a service dog, their training taught them to smell a scent on their owner's breath that is related to quickly dropping blood sugar and can rapidly notify their human to begin preventative care. Additionally, another scent given off by humans prior to having a seizure can be an indicator to service dogs. These dogs have been trained to warn you early on that a seizure is imminent. Lastly, the most recognizable are seeing dogs. An estimated 10,000 seeing eye dogs are registered, assisting in everyday tasks that the visually impaired normally could not perform. A guide dog has the ability to open and close doors for their owners, as well as find openings and exits and can even lead them safely across roads. If the seeing eye dog's owner was in the way of danger, it's the dog's job to assist them. In all fairness, it cannot be all sunshine and rainbows when discussing the benefits of service animals. There are some clear obstacles that need to be addressed before placing these animals into public service. Such obstacles include fear of dogs, overly aggressive dogs, and allergies pertaining to pets, as well as the money and time it takes to properly train these service animals. If an individual has a tainted history with dogs, they will most likely be reluctant to entrusting them with so much responsibility. The same goes for someone dealing with an uncooperative dog. The trainer should recognize early on whether or not the dog is too aggressive for the job, or if they'll be the perfect fit for their human counterpart. If a dog is found too aggressive and disobedient, it it will be difficult for the owner to give commands and work side by side with the dog every day. As well as being scared, it may attack them. Another issue may arise that could be possible allergies related to pets, and it could be wise not to invest in a service dog or therapy dog if you are allergic. Additionally, it is important to be considerate of others and their allergy symptoms and history with animals. Lastly, service dogs can take up to 2 years to properly be trained in order to receive all their certifications and insurances required to perform the job. Not only can this be very time-consuming, but also very expensive. It is estimated to cost upwards of $25,000 to obtain a fully trained and licensed service dog. The point of the assistive dog is to benefit you and your health, not hinder it. As discussed, countless people struggle with things outside of their control, be it mental or physical disabilities. Many of these struggles can be aided with medications, but wouldn't it be great if we could assist these individuals and lessen their reliance on pharmaceuticals? We can do this with service dogs and service animals.